Welcome everybody to week 2 of our mini stress release sessions. I hope you enjoyed the previous one. This week's topic is anger. It is a huge one. Everyone in the world seems to be angry at the moment, and of course there are many reasons for it. My personal thing is people are drinking too much coffee. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I've observed it in people around me who are fine until they have that first cup of coffee in the morning, and then they're stressed to the max. It may not be everybody, it's just been my observation. My daughter had a cafe and I drank turmeric latte. The last thing I needed was heart palpitations and getting angry with everyone. So that may be one of the causes of anger. There are 3 types of anger. The first one is an anger that we learn as kids. You know, when your parents yell at you for spilling something or knocking something over, they get angry, so you learn that it's appropriate to be angry at little incidents like that. The second type of anger is an anger that is spontaneous. It's an anger that is there to defend us. So if we're under any threat in any way, that anger can arise, gets our adrenaline pumping, and the fight-flight instinct kicks in. The third anger is explosive anger. This is the most dangerous one, and this is one that I feel may be caused by coffee drinkers. It may also be caused by other things such as chocolate, sugar, and certainly recreational drugs. So there is one other factor which I will discuss with you when you come for a session. So I would like to help you to release most of these factors, most of these ways of reacting. I feel that it is possible to be calm in the eye of a storm. I feel it is possible for you to be totally detached when there are angry people around you, that you don't get affected by them. And the techniques that I use help to assist you to be in that perfect state of equilibrium. So in this session, I will give you a couple of little examples of what to do when you're feeling that anger. It doesn't matter which type of anger it is. If you're feeling it, it's there. I suggest that you do feel it, not to force it back down, because that'll create disease in the long run. I think it's important for you to feel it, but to certainly not take it out on anybody else. There are a couple of things that you can do, and the first thing is, let's say you're in an office setting and someone has either gotten very angry with you or you've become very angry at them or yourself. You step out, go into the toilet and place your hands on something inanimate, whether it's the sink where you wash your hands or the wall or even just the desk, and place your hands on there and send that energy into that object, whatever it is, and do some deep breathing and feel it coming out of you and going into that object. You'll find within a minute or two, after doing the breathing and sending the energy out of you, that anger will dissipate and you'll come out feeling a lot more peaceful. Of course, if you're in a different type of environment, nature's always the best healer. You know, people laugh at tree hugging, but seriously, it feels so good. Or just place your hands on a tree, or just walk in the grass, you know, let your bare feet feel the grass, ground yourself, and send that energy out of you. Everything will just dissolve. You won't feel that after a couple of minutes. So do yourself a favour when you're feeling that anger. Just let it go. Don't stew in it. If you stew in it, you tend to overthink, you'll overanalyze the situation, the anger will build up more and more, and then once it's reached a certain point, it becomes explosive anger, and then you take it out on people around you. So please don't do that. Please nip it in the bud before it gets to that explosive stage. It is possible. You don't have to be angry all the time. And certainly what we do today will help you release some of that anger. And then if you want to, come and have a private session with me and we can work on all underlying causes that are creating that anger in the first place. So now what I'd like you to do is close your eyes, take some deep slow breaths. I will be closing my eyes and breathing just like you. But I will also, during this session, be sending the bioenergy healing to you through my heart, my hands, and my third eye. You will feel it if you're sensitive, you will feel the energy. I've had some lovely feedback from the previous one, and you will find that you'll calm down very quickly. And I hope this will set you in good stead for the weekend. I want you to have a happy weekend. I want you to not carry anger with you wherever you go. I want you to avoid angry people. We all know how awful it is to be around someone who's angry. You just want to run. And so you don't want people running from you, do you? No, you don't. You want people being attracted to you, especially the right type of people. So now close your eyes, take some deep breaths. Let's get this started. Make sure you're nice and comfortable, whether you're lying down or sitting in a chair. Just feel yourself being supported. Notice the sounds around you, but just let them filter in and out. Don't allow yourself to react to them. Let them soothe you. And now, if it's comfortable for you to do so, place your right hand just on your rib cage where the liver sits. Ladies, it's just under your boobs. Gentlemen, same place. So do some nice deep slow breathing. Let yourself be soothed and comforted by your own hand. It feels warm, it feels gentle. Allow that loving energy to go into your liver now. Your liver works hard for you. It serves you well. It deserves respect. It stores not only emotional toxins, but every toxin that exists in the world is filtered by the liver. So let's give your liver a beautiful little boost today. Now I'd like you to take 3 deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth, nice and slowly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale once more. This time breathe it out really heavily. And feel all of that residual anger releasing from your liver. Feel it going down into the earth where it is neutralized and can no longer affect you or hold you back in any way. Now see a white light pouring in through your crown and sweeping through every cell of your body, releasing from your cellular memory all of the times where anger was an issue for you, from the day you were born until this moment, whether it was in the womb even, with an angry mother, when you popped out, angry parents, angry siblings, angry friends, teachers, co-workers, shopkeepers, Wherever you experienced anger, feel it all now passing out of you and going down into the earth where it is neutralized and can no longer affect you. It has no further power over you. As that energy passes out of you, so do all of the related emotions of fear, anxiety, stress, confusion, feelings of powerlessness, hopelessness, guilt, embarrassment, shame, feeling under attack, and anything else. Allow all of that energy now to pass out of you. It goes down into the earth. It is neutralized and has no further power over you. Now see a beautiful sky blue pouring in through your crown and going into every cell of your body, healing all wounds and scars related to anger. And feel the blue light bringing you peace and balance. And now could you repeat after me, please? I now release all negative energy related to anger, and I set myself free. Take a deep breath. And exhale. I no longer require any old patterns or emotions related to this issue. Take a deep breath. I make peace with anger. Deep breath. I now choose to lead a peaceful life, and so be it. Deep breath. Just allow that peace to settle inside you. Know that that peace is always there. Maybe hidden, but it's always there. It's your natural state. Tap back into it each time you feel a little bit stressed. Remind yourself of this moment where you can feel that peace. And then allow it to filter through every cell and out to your aura so that you can reconnect with being calm, being centered, being detached from any disturbances. So this concludes our session for today. Allow yourself to remain where you are for as long as you can, till you feel the urge to get up and move around. To have a beautiful weekend with lots of fun, lots of joy, lots of wonderful